Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a great Friday today. I'm having a fabulous Friday. I wanted to get on here and remind you guys about something that's really, really important. Like, can I express how important this is? And I want to tell you guys about how important it is your words, how you speak. And I'm not talking about speaking clearly or proper or things like that. I'm talking about when you're speaking about things of your life or things that you're doing. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen many of my videos, and I'm always talking about making sure that I talk positive to myself, making sure that if I want something, that I put it in my mind and I imagine it and all those things. So if you didn't know, I've been practicing this for about, I don't know, maybe like 14 years. I learned about the law of attraction, and I started learning about that with the book that's called The Secret. So when I started learning about this, I have been conscious and unconsciously being very, very careful on what is the things that I say and how I say them, and so forth and so on. So what I want to express with this video for you guys is that every time that you're telling yourself that you are unable to do something, the brain actually doesn't know what is real and what is not. So there's like a couple of things that we have here. We have our mind, so that's one. And then we also have energy. And technically we are energy. That's what we are. So I'm gonna break out both of these things on how I see them and how I view them and how I've been able to do many things with these things. So first, when you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, or like this is not going to happen, or this, when you keep going and saying that this is not going to and this is not, what happens is one thing, like your brain first does not really know what is reality and what it is reality. Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm going out to a competition, let's say, because I think that would be a great example. I'm going out to a competition, and then when I get there to the competition, I say, oh, I'm not going to be able to get all my moves. I'm not going to be able to turn softly as I want. Well, since the brain does not understand what is real and what is not, what it does, it protects me. And basically protects me, and then it makes sure that all of my body gets that message and understands that even though that I have practiced this step so many times, even though I have done it so many different occasions and I have got it right, on that moment I just gave my brain a signal and I told my brain, hey, you cannot do this. So then it makes sure that all of my body can feel it. It makes sure that it goes through my body, and it also makes sure that, guess what, I'm unable to do it. That's how powerful this thing is. Now, on the other side of the coin, let's say that I'm doing the same thing. I'm at the competition and I'm getting ready to perform. And before I perform, I say to myself, you already know this. This is, you already know how to do this. You've done it so many times. You got this. You go and have fun and then do your steps, and all your steps are going to be right because you've done it so many times. Then guess what happens? Again, the brain doesn't understand what's real and what's not. So then it gives that signal into my body. And when it gives that signal into my body, that's exactly what happens. I have done it so many times where I have done both sides of the coin. And one, I have told myself, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to forget it. Or I'm like extremely nervous and everything. So that's what happens, because I gave my brain the signal. Then it stresses me out, and then it does all of those things. But I also have experienced the other side of the coin many times as well, where I tell my brain, you got this, you're the leader, you can do this, you go get it, you have done this. And then guess what happens? Exactly what I just told my brain. So with that being said, we have to be very careful on the instructions that you're giving to your mind, to your body. because whatever instructions you're giving it, that's what it's going to do. That's why when you're stressed and you continue to think about those things that you're stressed about, you get more stress. Okay, because you're continuing to adding and adding and adding more to, to what you're saying. So let's work on this, guys. We can work on this together. If you have any questions, as always, you are always um allowed to just reach out to me, and you can send me a message if you have a question about it, or if you want to hear a little bit more depth about what I just explained to you. Just comment below and tell me what you want to hear, or what can I explain a little bit better, because this thing, once I figure this out and once I have been able to understand it, this is huge. This is not like something very minimal. This is like a huge thing. And then if we could all understand that, I think we can grow more and we can do a lot of more things for us. Okay, so I'm excited and I can stop talking, so I'm gonna stop talking now, just for now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.